In times long since lost to the ages, the world was home to the dragonic people of Zalavia, a bestial species that could shift from their massive dragon bodies into human forms that maintained their dragonic characteristics. These incredibly unique and magnificent creatures lived in Dragonheimmen, a grand and central eastern empire within Zalavia. Surviving records from long ago detail how these draconic people made their home in the volcanic lands of Dragonheimmen for thousands of years. Their culture was rich in art and treasure kings could only lust for in their dreams. That is, until that fateful summer night, when Dragonheimmen's monarch, the Dragon Empress herself, an illustrious golden dragon by the name of Aurelia, was slaughtered in her own throne room, cut down by two Yervian kings, twin brothers who had snuck an army down from the northern territories. Before any of the dragonic people could realize what was happening, the Dragonheimmen Empire was overrun by fierce soldiers wielding frost-bitten magics that tore into dragon flesh with ease. Hundreds of thousands were slain in the streets, their homes, their beds. Men, women, children, and elderly, it did not matter. None was spared the wrath of the Yervian army. By the morning sunrise on the seized empire, you could see the streets stained with shimmering blood for miles around. Reds, golds, greens, and blues, like liquid gemstones, all seeping into the ground in a sickening display of victorious brutality. The Yervians from the north had claimed a victory of the Dragonheimmen Empire overnight, establishing it as their new capital and wiping dragonic knowledge and teachings from history in an act of calculated erasure. But it seems not all was lost that night, for the twin kings kept a secret relic, a chosen prize and the last surviving proof of their cruelty, which they kept locked away, far from the Dragonheimmen Empire, beneath the carved stone confines of a once mighty seaside castle, where they hid away the loot and pillages of all their conquests across the eastern country. It was a vault of forbidden history, a secret that would follow the kings to their graves and become lost to time. Until you came along 440 years later. You are a Bildenhór military officer from Polloshia city. You and your squadron have just received news from a peculiar-looking messenger bird that a battalion of Yervian soldiers have made camp on the seaside of your western borders in an ancient ruin called Farhaven, a castle long since abandoned, dilapidated from the passage of time. Unsure of the legitimacy of this unexpected tip-off, you have brought along only your most trusted and swiftest comrades to aid you in this reconnaissance mission, only to find that the tip-off was indeed correct. In fact, it was highly detailed, right down to the minute of which the Yervians' patrols would take place. You wish you could have sent a thank you letter back with the strange bird that brought you the tip, but it vanished into thin air as your eyes looked away to read the small scroll you took from its beak. Not a wing thrust was heard, nor a loose feather was left behind. As you and your squad sneak into Farhaven's ruins, you find, strangely, that all the Yervian soldiers are asleep, slumped and disheveled. Some lay in makeshift cots, while others are sprawled across the cobblestone hallways and exposed balconies. It is an unnerving sight, to say the least. Aren't these men supposed to be on patrols, you think to yourself? What on earth is going on?
Commander, what in the goddess's name is wrong with these Yervians? It's like they all got drunk or something and passed out?
You think for a moment before shaking your head, telling your second-in-command that Yervians don't drink at all, as alcohol doesn't affect their systems. While you pause in concerned thought as you try to find a reasonable answer for the passed-out Yervians, you're startled by one of your soldiers.
What the fuck? Commander! Commander!
Whipping around to silence your comrade in fear of him waking up the Yervians, he stammers out.
The Yervians! They're all dead!
You and your second-in-command are taken aback by the soldier's revelation. Your second speaks before you can.
Dead? What do you mean, dead? Look!
To your shocked surprise, the frantic soldier flips over a nearby slumped Yervian to show the man's face. It is contorted in an expression of pained agony. Purple and green sludge longs in stride around his mouth and chin. You call out to your squad to start checking the bodies for survivors. And one by one, body after body, corpses are overturned and revealed to have similarly pained expressions with that purple and green dried sludge around each of their mouths. Sure enough, not a single Yervian is left alive within these ruins.
Commander, I don't like this. I don't think any of us do. What in the goddess's green earth could have happened here?
As one of your soldiers cry out, raising her arms in exasperation, her hand smacks against an old rusted wall sconce, causing it to suddenly turn completely clockwise. A metallic thud is heard, and a section of the stone wall on the far side of the roof-caven room crumbles, revealing a hidden staircase that descends below. As you and your squad look to one another with incredulous looks of curiosity, an unexpected sound trickles forth into the room from the passage. You and your squadron freeze, surrounded by corpses and broken stone as you all listen to the strange sound of singing coming from the dark staircase. Bravely, you instinctively follow the sound, stepping over the crumbled wall and descending down the stone steps into the dark passage below as one of your men light a handheld torch, and the squad uncomfortably follows behind.
That's singing. Maybe someone's alive down here.
This passage was blocked off not 2 minutes ago until we got here. How in the nine hells is someone even down there?
You quiet your squad, reassuring them that everything will be okay and that your gut is telling you that this will be worth it. Apprehensively, the soldiers climbing down the steps behind you quietly agree to continue on, following your lead with the single torch dancing warm shadows across the ancient stone walls. You and your squad finally reach the bottom of the stairs, the singing now clear as day, coming from down the looming hallway in front of you. As your second-in-command steps closer to you, the torchlight seems to catch on a pool of liquid in a basin next to the staircase. Cautiously, you investigate by dipping your fingertip into the liquid before bringing it to your face to sniff. Your nose tingles and burns ever so slightly with the strong scent of oil. Its overpowering smell makes your eyes water. Beckoning to your second-in-command, you take the torch from his hands and lean the flame down to the basin, causing the long room to roar to life. The basin connects to another on the other side of the doorway to the staircase you all just came from, and it too ignites. The flames then travel from the basins, following carved stone walls full of rivers of oil jutting out from them. It brings the looming hallway to life with dazzling, fiery light. As you and your men take in the stretching room, the flames finally reach the opposite basins at the end of the stone hallway, lighting up an impressively large and sealed marble door. The voice which led you and your squad down here is now clearer than ever, beckoning you from behind the bizarre stone door. Strengthening your resolve, you continue towards the end of the hallway, while flames lick and dance shadows and light. You can't help but look around the walls, admiring their intricate carvings depicting strange reptilian creatures with wings. You've not seen carvings or creatures exactly like these before, but you could swear they look eerily reminiscent of dragons. As you and your men finally reach the sealed marble door, you notice it has a strange mechanism on either side, matching cranks pointed upwards that look as if they can be pulled down. Hearing the singing one final time fills your heart and mind with determination. You and your second-in-command take a crank each and attempt to pull them down towards the ground, only to find them impossible to move. You signal your men, and in 2 teams you all work together to force the handles down. As you and your team roar with determined grit, the cranks finally give way. They then slam to the ground as you and your men collapse with it. Quickly, you and your team scramble away from the door as it lifts itself from the cobblestone floor, rising up into the ceiling. It seems your well-tailored and experienced gut feeling has paid off once again. Before you stands an impressively expansive and decorated marble cavern with intricately designed pillars holding the ceiling, and mountains upon mountains of gold, jewels, and other such treasures unlike anything you have ever seen littering the floors and lower walls.
By the goddess's might! There's so much gold! We could literally save Polloshia City from future famine with this, if not the entirety of Bildenhór.
While your squad heartily agrees with your second-in-command's observation, you commend him for his good heart and his desires to provide for his people.
Thank you, Commander. You flatter me. You taught us well.
With pride in your eyes, you split your men up into 3 teams. Some are to go back upstairs and get wagons and sacks prepared. Another is to sneak out of Farhaven and ride back to Polloshia City to request more soldiers for backup and transport of the gold, while the final stays here with you to begin organizing the treasure. While the squad dutifully carries out your orders like a well-oiled machine, you can't help but find your eyes locking onto the weird carvings on the entrance door's wall of the marble cavern. To be honest, it's rather generous to call them carvings. They're more like crude scrolls that have been amateurly dug into the marble. Your eyes follow the wall from left to right, slowly turning in a half circle as you follow the patterns. You watch as the crude drawings become more refined, shapely and fluid, mistakes and cracks lessening as the mismatched patterns climb the walls. Finally, you stop turning as you lay your eyes on the marble cavern's far side. High upon the wall is the detailed carving of a strange creature. Its curved horns point upwards while sprawling wings arch towards the ceiling above it. It takes you a minute to realize it looks eerily similar to the reptile carvings in the hallway, except this one looks more real, as if it was a memory carved from love, rather than a flat depiction of snake-like monsters with wings and claws. Despite the sound of one of your squad members walking up behind you, you can't seem to look away from the carved masterpiece above you. Strangely enough, it seems the eyes of the large creature have been dug out, and in their place, 2 large amber gems have been placed, giving the carving beautiful, glimmering gold eyes. As you turn to see what your comrade wants, you're startled by the appearance of a purple-haired woman with small golden and purple wings on either side of her head and brilliant yellow-colored eyes. Only no. Nailar momo. Oh, shikimono ne. The strange woman looks at you happily, her head tilting in a friendly manner, but you can't seem to understand a word of what she's saying. Oh, hola. Guten Tag. Konnichiwa. Jambo. Kia ora. You can't help but feel she's trying to figure out how to talk to you. So cautiously, you say hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. It is... it is good to stand you? You tilt your own head in confusion before asking if she meant to say, understand? Yeah, that is it. Understand is word I search for. You chuckle at the woman's words. Despite her knowing your language, it's clear she's not had much practice. Oh, so you outside? You from outside? Yes? This is correct? You nod politely, telling the peculiar woman that you are indeed from outside, and she nods quietly in return. Oh, yes, this is good news. This is very good. Very good. Unable to resist your curiosity and its need to be satiated, you ask her how she appeared in this previously sealed-off room. Oh, this is my, how you say, room? It is where I stay. Wait, no, that is not it. What is... You watch as her brow furrows in thought while she tries to find the right words. The way her eyebrows seem to twitch in contemplation makes you chuckle inside. It is home? But it is not home. The word, it is You ask her if she means that this is where she lives, not necessarily her home, and she lights up. Yes, this is it. Dankeschön. The strange woman bounces in place with delight as you choke down laughter.
Commander? Why are you laughing so much? Who are you talking to?
Your second in command, flanked by a third of your squadron, all freeze in shock at the strange woman while she once again excitedly bounces in place and claps her hands. There's more of you! People! That is good! Hello, people! Still just as confused as your squad, you introduce them to the strange woman, saying that this is where she lives. Each soldier looks to one another with shared confusion before returning to look at you and the odd woman with a delighted grin plastered across her face. It is lekker to, see? No. Meet! Yes, lekker to meet the people! Oh!
Wait. If this is where you, live, does that mean you're the voice we heard singing, and that this is your treasure room?
An awkward silence falls amongst the group as everyone looks to the peculiar woman once again. However, in an unexpected response, she chuckles and shakes her head. Yes, you hear singing. It is my singing, but no. It is not my treasure, you say? No, it is mi madre's. Wait, no. It is wrong. Is how you say, maker of child? Oh, it's my mama's. Tis mama's.
Right. And, who's this mama you speak of?
Oh, tis silly to ask. That's me mama. The woman points at the far wall behind you, gesturing at the depiction of the massive winged creature.
It is, how I say in this language, Nation Dragonheimman. I think this will transform? No. Translate! This will translate. This is Her Highness Empire. Wait, no, Empire. This is Her Highness Empress Aurelia Dragonheimman.
In a stunning twist of coincidence, perhaps even seemingly fate, you and your squadron have not only found several hundred-year-old Dragonheimman treasure, but you have also discovered the imprisoned dragonic daughter of the Dragon Empress from 440 years ago. You and your soldiers grew up on whispers of mythical flying beasts who could take on human forms, with scales, wings, and jewels for eyes. Despite the Yervians claiming to have annihilated them all hundreds of years ago and trying to wipe out any record of their existence, here was the last living proof of their failure. And if this woman truly is the daughter of the Dragon Empress, the heir to the Dragonheimman throne, then that makes her.
Oh, I forgot to say this. My name. It is Princessa Adalina Dragonheimman. It is an honor to meet sea people this day.
There is a long pause amongst the group of you as Princess Adelina looks amongst the soldiers and yourself, before finally she breaks the stunned silence.
It is like her to speak with people. I am not, how you say, practiced? Or, no, it's similar. Similar? No, similar, yes. Practice. Oh, used, yes. I'm not used to speaking this tongue or speaking at all for small while. Yes, small while.
You softly ask the princess just how long she thinks she's been down here.
Oh, it is not long, Sissimo. Dragonic people time. It is different for us, if you will. So tell me this: how many of the worms, the summer? Yes, the summers. How many of these have gone?
Your second in command steps forward cautiously, heavy with the truth.
Princess Adelina, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it's been 440 years since Dragonheimman was seized by the Yervians.
Princess Adelina seems to pause, her excitable bouncing and wing wiggles coming to a complete halt, as if she were a statue, frozen in realization. Her face then looks down to the golden coin-covered floor as her body slowly begins to tremble, a wave of emotions threatening to breach the surface. You reach a hand out in an attempt to comfort her, when her head suddenly lurches back.
Oh, good.
Her body convulses while standing as she roars with genuine laughter. Her eyes water and her arms grip her sides as her voice reverberates across the marble cavern. The sheer magnitude of her echoing voice booming takes everyone by surprise.
Dear. Oh, dear. Tis very needed. Tis no better medicine than this laughter. I swear by this. Ooh. 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 Oh, yes. No better medicine.
Wait, so you're not upset that you've been locked down here for over 400 years?
Oh, no, silly. Dragonics, we do not, age like the people? Oh, wait, I do not know this though. You are humans, yes?
You nod in response, earning a warm smile from Princess Adalina.
Ah, yes, I knew. This is clear. Your people, they do not, evolve? No. Change, yes, change. You do not change. It is liker to see your people still grow. It is comfort to me.
Well, this has been an interesting turn of events, I guess. Well, in any case, it's an honor to meet you, Princess Adalina. Truly.
Princess Adelina blushes and bows respectfully to your second-in-command, chuckling as she does so. The blush spreading across her face fills your heart with a feeling you'd not quite imagine to be having right now.
It is honor, truly.
As your squadron of soldiers gather round Princess Adelina with delight and awe at her existence, you can't help but lose focus as your eyes drift back to the carving of Empress Aurelia on the wall above. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there is something so familiar about the Empress herself. Her carved image echoes in your mind in ways that pull you back to the eve of childhood. A soothing voice, a whisper on the wind, something inexplicably comforting and yet so foreign and unknown. Perhaps a fateful encounter, or a destined path set in motion from long before the dawn.